Good morning.
Good morning.
We're continuing our journey of America 250 today. Just a quick stroll through Warrenton as we discuss some of the activities that have been occurring within the 250th anniversary time frame. What we have going on is some information. We're gonna go back in time, if you will, and recreate this as if it was the actual time frame. As we're walking through Warrenton, hopefully not getting hit by a car, a horseless carriage, as they would say. You'll see that Lafayette's tour came through, as you all might remember. General Lafayette came back from France.
I'm dead.
And he was presented on one of our previous shows. However, what we've discovered today, going back in history, is that the final information and final report came in about the Battle of Bunker Hill. You all remember that on June 17th of this year, 250 years ago, there was a battle. And that battle was one of the first steps into what we are calling our revolution, or battle, against the tyranny. And it was a siege that was going on in Boston. Now you may say, how does Boston apply to Warrenton, Georgia? Well, over the next year, you're going to find out a lot about that. Because believe it or not, Warrenton has a very unique contribution to the Revolutionary War. Now, during that battle in Boston, of course, the patriots of our budding United States of America, our 13 future colonies, got together. General Washington had been appointed as the general in June of all the armies, the first ever army of the United States. And the British decided that the American revolutionaries had taken the high ground at Bunker Hill, and they didn't like that idea. So they decided to cross the harbor in their ships, and they formed up while the Patriots of America decided to form up at the hill and defend it. This was pretty tough because, as you can imagine, at that point there was a lot of redcoats, the very feared redcoats. Well, what we're going to do here in Warrenton, as we stand here and we're going to survey what will become for us the Battle of Bunker Hill, recreated on August 30th at high noon on Saturday. We are going to create a recreation of, based on the information that we've received about Bunker Hill, we're going to recreate this with an epic, fun, kids and young adults water gun battle. So imagine, if you will, we're going to take and have a really good time, but we're going to do it in a way that recognizes the history. I have here a proclamation about the epic water gun battle. The epic water gun battle will occur on Saturday, August 30th at high noon here at the Warren County Battle Recreation Field, as you can see right to the side of me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to have all the kids come in, and we're going to have it set up to recreate the concept, historical concept of what happened during that battle. We're going to have two sides. We're going to have water guns. We're going to have super powerful water guns to recreate artillery. And we're going to have some cool water balloons that people can toss. And we're going to be wearing smocks that indicate if you've been hit in battle. And then we're going to have you help the other team, or help your team refill your water guns at that point. Now, we're also going to have some fun and games where we have a fire truck come out and going to spray down the kids. Now, we're rooting for hot weather on August 30th, which it should be.
We're rooting for, well, it doesn't have to be dry, just not wet.
Yeah, we don't want it too wet. We don't want it too dry. We want it just right. We're going to have a good time, and we're going to recreate it by having the kids march in formation, starting on each side. And as you all remember, in the Battle of Bunker Hill came the famous quote, "Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes." And we're going to teach the kids about stuff like that. And why does this apply to Warrenton? And why would we do that here on the fields of Warrenton? Because General Warren died in the Battle of Bunker Hill. General Warren was not the leader of that. He was just a very young general who was very, very smart and very well tactically trained, and he was a great general, but he died during that battle. And as you could probably imagine, there are many Warren counties and Warrentons named across the United States, and we happen to be one of them. So we're going to recognize and even help people understand that Warren County and Warrenton isn't just a name, it's a sacrifice. It's something that helped change America. I get emotional about it because so much of America is going to happen over the next 1 year, culminating, by the way, in something absolutely unbelievable. We're going to have tens of thousands of people to Warrenton to celebrate the Bushnell Turtle, the first submersible, which was used during the Revolutionary War on September 6th of 1776. That's a year from now, and we're working our way up to that. So this is one of our first events that's going to generate the interest about what's happening in the United States for the 250th. Georgia 250 is a big part of that. America, USA 250 is a big part of that. And right here in Warrenton, we're going to do our part to help enthuse the children and the youth of Warrenton in Warren County about what's going on in America 250 years ago.
And who is putting all of this on?
The organization putting all of this on is Events of Warren County, and it's a small nonprofit. We work together with the hometown Warrenton and the city and the county to do more events, and our emphasis has been on history. We also hold other cool events too, such as Chalk the Block. We've also held, and we continue to hold, our Fall Festival, and this will be our third Fall Festival coming up at the end of September, right at the beginning, right before Halloween, and it's also downtown Warrenton. So we do a lot of fun stuff, Events of Warren County. Look us up on Facebook, ye old Facebook, as they say. You know, we want to blend together some history, but we also want to blend together some of the modern stuff that's going on in Warrenton, Warren County. So we look forward to everybody showing up, not just kids. Parents, bring your kids. Adults that want to volunteer, come out here. It's $2 for the kids, and if they have their own gun, and it's $3 if you want a gun, a water gun to play with. We have different ones to choose from, as well as all the, it costs money to have 100 water guns available. I mean, we anticipate if we could get 100 kids out here and some adults to supervise, it would be a real good time. So just go on to the QR code, if you can see that QR code, but also all you have to do is go to the website, www.eventsofwarrencountygeorgia.com. eventsofwarrencountyga.com. You can scroll through, find our events, find this event, the epic water gun battle of Warren County, recreating the Battle of Bunker Hill on August 30th at noon right here in downtown Warrenton. See you there.